It's Dicker the kicker.
Hello, party people. Today, welcome back to another video, of course. Today, we are talking about the New York Jets. And, I mean, they have been struggling. I believe we talked about the game versus the Jets, last week, maybe. The game versus the Jets was 2 weeks ago, but we got that video a little bit late. But, yeah, so, I mean, they just played the Los Angeles Chargers, and that game was hard to fucking watch at the end. I mean, Aaron Rodgers threw an interception beginning of the game to James Jr., which was not a pretty sight to see. He also got a couple of runs in, which was surprising to see. I was kind of scared from one of those runs when he ran up the middle, but I'm glad he got out. I'm glad he's okay. But it was a hard game to watch at the end. It was a nail biter. And just for them, the Chargers, to be able to have their rookie kicker kick a field, and he has a great leg to be kicking field goals. Like, it's beautiful every time. He's actually made every single field goal. I'm just pretty much just glazing this guy right now, but he is a great kicker, okay? But the fact that he's been able to really help to start his team in the time of need, when Dicker the kicker is not being able to provide, is incredible. Now they lost, and of course you could say, "Oh yeah, well the Jets didn't really play their best in that first half, and they should have done better." And they're going against the easy team like the Chargers, who's not been playing this best they were last year. And last year, they were like 12-1 or something like that, something crazy. They lost very little games, and they made the playoffs, and then they lost to the Bills in like the first round. But they still are a good team, and they are a team to beat. But surprisingly, let's not put any shame on this man's name. I mean, Justin Herbert came out there to play, and he was playing the entire game. Yes, the refs might have ripped one from the Jets early with that Garrett Wilson alleged touchdown, which he did not score apparently because he stepped out of bounds. They should just not have called that. That could have gone down in the history books. Yet it didn't. It got overturned. 0-0 still. Yet he did still score, but took some time off the clock. It wasn't really that big of a deal. I just want to put that out there. Props to him, But just the struggle of just the Jets so far. I mean, they played the Eagles 2 weeks ago and they lost. Then they played the Lions last week and they won, but it was a close game. Then they played the Chargers and they lost. So it's going downhill for this Jets team. And yes, I know you're going to say, "Oh yeah, Jay, money. That was a close game. What are you talking about? The Jets played their best, but you really couldn't do anything about, if they're on the 40-yard line, they're kicking a field goal. I mean, they're probably going to make that, especially with this star kicker out of Notre Dame. I mean, he's kicking that through the post every single time. But that first half, if Aaron Rodgers didn't throw that interception, then it probably could have been better. But it wasn't. And at the end of the day, there's nothing much you can do about that. And you just pretty much have to go out there next week and try to win. They are struggling. Even though this week 6 and week 5 has been an amazing week for all these incredible games that we've been experiencing, it has been a tough week for some teams who has been expected to come out and play. Now, next video, I will be talking about the Chicago Bears and their struggle versus the Dallas Cowboys today, which was embarrassing to be losing against Trey Lance. But we will get back to that. And that's gonna be a Trey Lance video and overviewing the Chicago Bears. So I'll do that today as well, because I am pissed as a Chicago Bears fan and a Jets fan. But the thing is, the Jets could not pull out today, and their pullout game was horrible. And if they would have had a better chance, maybe they would have been able to pass the ball more. Aaron Rodgers would have been able to do something else than fucking run around all the time. I mean, he has good receivers. Gary Wilson was amazing today. He had like he had plenty of touchdowns. But the thing is, their defense was not able to show out today. And that's surprising because last year's defense, their defense was great. The top defenses in the league right now are the Cowboys and the Bengals. But, so I say, if you're not going to be able to stop the Chargers, the Lions, the Eagles is acceptable. But the Chargers, the Lions, if you cannot stop those defenses, you're not going to be able to get away with pretty much anything else. Because at the end of the day, if you guys are able to lose this many, if you guys are on a winning streak, and I mean, to be honest, their entire season has been close, nail-biting games. It's been close games all season, and this is just how they've been playing. And to be honest, I feel bad for them. I also feel like you guys got away with so many games at the beginning of the season that at the end of the season, I mean, not the end of the season, we're nearing toward the middle of the season in a couple weeks. But when you're getting this far into the little season and the year, if you're not able to pull out a game that you have the lead more than, I don't know, 2 touchdowns, a touchdown by the end of the game. And I'm not talking about scoring a touchdown last minute to make the lead further away. I'm talking about if it's 5 seconds left in the game and the game is about to end, and the score, let's say the Jets are playing an imaginary team, the Unicorns, and the Jets have 18 points. I don't know, I'm making something up. Just have 18 points, and the Unicorns have 15 points, a field goal, or 16 points, or 17 points. I mean, I'm just saying, they cannot come up with a bigger lead because it's getting embarrassing when you're playing these teams that are not the best, getting intercepted. Aaron Rodgers had more interceptions than the entire beginning of the year and last year than he's had. He's had less interceptions last year in the beginning few games, 3 weeks of this year. But for some reason, the past 3 weeks, he's been struggling at quarterback position. Now, I don't know if this is age or his team something's been going on in the locker room. I don't know. But it's hurting their team. It's hurting their team. And the O-line has been protecting Aaron Rodgers, which is good. You don't want him getting injured like Dak Prescott, and we'll get to that next video. But they need help, and the only person who could do that is themselves. And quick note, Joe Saran made a podcast video earlier in the week about Zuerlein and how he did play today. He kicked 1 field goal, got that field goal in perfect, straight up the upright. It was actually a pretty high kicked field goal. I'm pretty surprised. He might have seen that video, I don't know. But he has done something for this team, and I'm proud of him. We're going to continue to keep an eye on him the rest of the season. But, I mean, it's only a matter of time before the Jets completely collapse if they keep doing what they're doing now. And Coach Saleh really needs to come up with something different, a different game plan or something. Because even though you guys have gotten away with the first few close games in the season, the beginning of the season, is looking like it's all falling down to you guys now. And you guys don't want that to happen, because if it falls down, then you guys will get hurt. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be I'm taping this on Friday, but I'll probably not post this till like Saturday or something. Saturday evening, probably Saturday evening. So you guys are probably all going to see these videos. There's going to be a lot of them Saturday evening if I don't post it today. But, hope you guys enjoyed the content we're putting out here. And yeah, peace.